why does winter air strip moisture from the skin so aggressively, and what could we do at home to protect the skin barrier naturally? So that ice cold air is dry, and the wind as well is cold and dry, and that hits your face when you go outside, and it just strips your skin of moisture. And I grew up in Buffalo, New York, so I grew up with very bad chapped skin all winter long. So when I was older, when I became a teenager and I started making things from scratch in my kitchen to soothe my irritated skin, I was onto something. I was healing my skin with what I was doing externally as far as adding humectants to my skin. Like, for instance, taking really good quality honey and mixing it with full fat yogurt and using that as a mask on my face. That draws moisture into your skin. Or when I became older and I made my own skincare line, I created something called the hydrating gel mask, and that's a great mask to use in these winter months. But when I created my skincare routine, what I did was I purposely created layering. After you cleanse, you layer your nourishment before you put your moisturizer on. And when you do that, instead of going just from a cleanser to a toner and then a cream, you're not going to lose moisture throughout the day. But as always, and I've said this a million times, as always, it's really important to cleanse your skin properly without stripping it. So I made 2 cleansers that are phenomenal for that. One is the cleansing milk, which soothes your skin, and you apply that all over your face. You can use it day and night. It's a great makeup remover, and in the morning, it's a great hydrator. So you massage it into your skin with clean hands, and then take a warm, damp washcloth and remove it, and then you rinse your face and pat it dry very gently. And immediately, when you still got that little bit of dewiness on your face from rinsing your skin, that's when you start layering your skincare routine. And then you always top it off with your moisturizer. So that's a really good way to get through the winter. Before I made my own skincare line, I always throughout the winter had crusty bits right around my nostrils. I had that dry skin cell buildup. And one of the first things I noticed when I did create my products is that completely went away. And I've been in the business for 50 years now. So for me, when I'm working on clients for the first time in this creepy, cold, frigid weather in Buffalo, New York, and they can go through winter months without having that happen to their skin, it's so rewarding for me. I love it. I love delivering good skincare to people. Also, in the wintertime, it's really important to eat healthy, fatty, sustainable fish like mackerel, salmon, anchovies, believe it or not. Even with those teeny little bones, which are loaded with calcium, you can grind them up. When you're creating your mirepoix, when you're cooking at home with onion, celery, garlic, you just put a little bit of whole anchovies in. No one will even taste it, but it's giving you calcium. It's giving you omega-3 fatty acids. It's really good for your skin. You don't want to eat too much of the same fish all the time because, like, for instance, if you're eating too much salmon, you could be building up a toxic level of mercury in your body, and it's very hard to get rid of metal poisoning in the body, which is why, of course, when you're eating things like adding cilantro to your food, that binds with metals in your system and then you excrete it out. So be cognizant of what you're eating, especially in the wintertime. I like to make big pots of bone broth. I detest it on its own. I take chicken feet, don't be grossed out. I take chicken feet and chicken carcass or a whole chicken, and I put that in a big pot of purified water, and I add celery, carrot, onion, bay leaf, parsley, garlic, and carrots, and I let that simmer all day long. And then I strain it at night, and what I have is many 16-ounce containers of this gelatinous bone broth that's delicious. And when you're eating that in the wintertime, the good thing about that is it's really going to be good for your skin. It's also really good for your joints, because your joints suffer as well in the cold winter months. If you're not lucky enough to live in Florida or Southern California, you're going to be suffering from this.